All right. Jamie Knopf exits off of 4. But here comes Cole Doninall. Doninall's in that number 2 spot. He's ready to strike. Off of 4. They're roaring. They're flying. Clean racing so far. Here comes Doninall. He'll get to the left rear. He's at the left rear. He'll clear the sniper. Here comes the disco ball and all. He'll go to the lead in 1. Doninall takes the lead over Jamie Knopf. Now, ripping back on the bottom. Here comes Showtime, Steven Adams. Steven Adams will carry Hammer Time. Austin Yarborough with him. So many nicknames, so many stars right now in Clone Medium battling here at Paradise. Doninall now getting some company. Here comes Showtime, Steven Adams. He'll go to the lead off of turn 4. Adams to the lead and 4 to go. Steven Adams out in front, leading. Johnson just got slung off the top. He loses all the momentum he had. They come to the line. Here comes Yarborough. He's in second. Can he run down Steven Adams? 3 to go. Jamie Knopf in 3rd. Cole Johnson now the 4th and 5th is Shay Chavis. They come to the line. 3 to go is now 2 remaining for Steven Adams. This man has won some big money races in karting in 2018, and the quest continues in 2019. Showtime, Steven Adams from 3 Oaks and a stump comes to the line. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go. Joe backstretch in the 3. No one will catch. Off of 4 at Paradise. It's showtime. Steven Adams. He'll take the feature in Clone Medium. Steven Adams started this race 15th. He started this race. Sorry about that, Brian. He started this race 15th. And when it's all said and done, Steven Adams gets the big W. From 4 Oaks, North Carolina, representing 3 Oaks and a stump. They call him Showtime. Steven Adams in the 92 getting the big win here in Clone Medium. Steven Adams over Austin Yarborough in the 811 second. Shay Chavis to 3rd out of Hepzibah, Georgia in 86, followed by the sniper Jamie Knopf and Disco Doninall. That race saw 5 lead changes amongst 5 drivers in 15 laps. When it's all said and done, Steven Adams gets the big W. Junior 2 qualifying coming up next on CRN, the Community Radio Network here from Paradise Raceway. We'll be back after radio timeout.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
Welcome back. Paradise Raceway is the place. The Rumble 3 and the 2019 New Year's race at Paradise is the race. On CRN, the Community Radio Network, Wesley Outland back here with you. Ready for the restart, or the start now of Junior 2. 15 laps to distance, or a 15-minute time limit. Let's give you your starting lineup on the pole. The number 64. Quick qualifier with a speed of 45.668 miles per hour on the clock at 15.766 seconds. Ronnie Dawson in cart number 64. Followed by Timothy Holmes Jr. in 67. He'll start second. Starting third will be cart number 5 of R.J. Cantley. Followed by Tristan Jones in 62 being fourth. Starting fifth will be Braden Donaldson in 24. Then it'll be Bryce Nipper in 105. Starting 6th. Starting 7th in cart 7 is Connor Pate. Starting 8th is Jared Edwards in 43. And starting 9th, a couple of 10s to round out the top 10. Trace June in 10 and Jennifer Seawright in 10. Starting 11th, Dylan Conover in the 09. And final starter, the 402, Wyatt Wilson. There's your lineup. Another lap or so before they take green. One to go being given. Junior 2 is on track now. I need limited flathead warm-up to the lanes, please. Limited flathead warm-up. Your race is next, followed by Amateur 1. And we'll be halfway through our 24 race schedule on a Saturday night in Paradise. Off of turn 4. Greens in the air. They're underway. This is Junior 2. 15 laps or 15 minutes on the time limit. Back straightaway, the field roars. Into turn 3. Exiting 4. Ronnie Dawson roars and leads lap 1. So Dawson will lead lap 1. Waiting patiently is a half-car link back now. The 67 of Timothy Holmes Jr. He'll now reel that leader in off of 4. Now 2 cart links. He dives to the inside. Holmes looks to the lead as they go into turn 1. Whole shot in the corner. Who's going to come out smiling, licking his chops? It's going to be Timothy Holmes Jr. He'll go to the lead as Ronnie Dawson will fall back to 3rd, possibly 4th at the line, as he just got bypassed by Tristan Jones and Braden Donaldson, a 3-for-1 special. Now he tries to get back on the high horse on the bottom of the racetrack and carry a Maverick and Goose wingman with him in the name of Jared Edwards. They now bring those carts back to speed off 4. Back to the line with Timothy Holmes Jr. now leading. Dawson's now shooken the cobwebs from falling back to 5th. He's now transitioned back to 3rd. He's behind Tristan Jones, followed by Dawson, Edwards, Donaldson, your top 5 as they exit turn 4. Caution. Trouble, turn number 2. Trouble in turn 2. One cart's going around. Caution is out. He says, I've had enough. He'll park it. Caution coming out in turn number 2. One card spinning. He decides to exit the racetrack early and call it a night. Limited flathead warm-up. Please line up. You're next on track, followed by amateur and then pro super heavy. 30 drivers locked in on that when we had 35 attempt to qualify. That's coming up in just a bit as we continue CRN, the Community Radio Network's race coverage of our first racing event of 2019. On the Voice of Excitement here from Paradise Raceway. Bumping, banging, gouging off of turn 4 on the restart. New leader! Not anymore. 1 minute it was Braden Donaldson. Now he gets slung back all the way to the rear. Ronnie Dawson has got the top spot back. I'm sorry. Waiting for Tom and scoring to jump up here. It's actually Timothy Holmes Jr. still leading the way. Timothy Holmes Jr. Braden Donaldson had a shot on the restart. And I guess Simon Scorn was trying to show him as being the man out in front, but that's not the case. As pouncing back on the loud pedal, Timothy Holmes Jr. on the gas and pulling away. Timothy Holmes Jr. to the back straightaway, leading it over Donaldson, Edwards, Jones, and Dawson. Top 5, we got trouble. Turn 2. Caution's out again. Got one that spun in turn 3 and 4, too. We go back under caution. Limited flathead warm-up. Please line up. You are next, followed by amateur 1. We need you to the grids, guys. Come on. Limited flathead warm-up, followed by amateur 1. Get lined up. We need you at the grid. Pro Super Heavy, be on deck. You're coming up shortly. That'll be a good one. Had 35 drivers attempt to qualify, 30 lock in. Those 3 races all coming up, and we'll be at the halfway point. 24 races in total here tonight at Paradise Raceway. Timothy Holmes Jr., the man out in front, 7 laps in. Braden Donaldson is second in 24. Jared Edwards is third in 43. Tristan Jones is fourth in 62, followed by Ronnie Dawson in 64. There's your top 5. Connor Pate, Jennifer Seawright, Dylan Conover, Bryce Nipper is your top 10. As it stands right now, they're going to give him another lap before we go back to green. We'll take radio timeout on CRN, the Community Radio Network from Paradise Raceway.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Going to show them another lap under caution before we go back to green. I'm sure my buddies at dirtondirt.com are in jubilation of the crazy excitement they just had a moment ago at FK Rodion's Arizona Speedway opening night of the Kaiser Manufacturing Wild West Shootout. The smooth operator, Bobby Pierce, out of Oakwood, Illinois, got the win by a margin of almost thousandths of a second. Possibly could go to dirtondirt.com because I know my buddies Michael Rigsby and Dustin Jarrett, Ben Shelton, they'll upload that content very quickly, as it looked like I saw what I saw on Snapchat. That was pretty darn cool. We got an awesome restart now. 3 wide. Oh, sideways. Hold on. As they exit off 4. 43 says, you kidding me? I was in the race. Now I'm almost in last place. That was the machine of Jared Edwards as they roar to turn 3 and 4. Still out in front is Timothy Holmes Jr. in the black 67. Dawson second, Jones and Conover. Donaldson, your top 5. Now Pate sneaks his battle in the top 5 to the back straightaway. And we're working now 5 to go, this time by 5 laps to go. Pay attention, flagman. 5 to go. Limited flathead, please line up. You are next, followed by amateur. Limited and amateur, please get lined up. Oh, cool. Understand the birthday boy, Connor Pate, turning 13 today. Climbing the ladder, getting himself a good top 5 finish right now. He sits in 4th. As the laps continue to go down here, final circuits remain. And there goes Timothy Holmes Jr. taking 2 to go. Leading the way, Timothy Holmes Jr. to the back stretch, out in front. This should be an open book shut case. Another chapter of racing history written in a clear domination by the number 67 of Timothy Holmes Jr. He has such a demanding interval over second place Donaldson, Dawson in the pack. He could coast it, cut the motor off, and still quest on to victory. Coming to the line, Timothy Holmes Jr. will win in Junior 2. Donaldson, Braden Donaldson will take second. Ronnie Dawson third. Jared Edwards fourth, and Jennifer Seawright the top 5. Limited Flatheads coming up next for their feature. Limited Flathead. We also need Amateur 1 to please get lined up. And Pro Super Heavy. You'll kick off the second half of racing. All those races coming up on a